Hello, I'm Steve Weber, the host of Book Cheapskate. We're running through the top 10 free Kindle books featured today on bookcheapskate.com. Happy Monday, everyone. It's October 27th, 2025. With me, as always, is my co-host and bookworm sidekick, Cassandra. Good morning, Cass.
Good morning. Ready to jump into today's freebies?
Absolutely. So the mission, as always, is to give you the rundown on 10 free fiction starters you can grab right now. Let's see what we've got.
Okay, first up, we have Beach Rental, an Emerald Isle NC novel by Greene, book number 1.
Right. This is women's Christian romance, and the premise is interesting.
A little uncomfortable, maybe. Juli Cooke marries a dying man, Ben Bradshaw.
Yeah, for financial settlement. That's quite the starting point.
It really is. But it sets up this redemption arc, you know? Especially because Ben's best friend, Luke Winters, he's watching her.
He thinks she's a gold digger, basically.
Exactly. He's protective of Ben. So Luke resents her, he's suspicious, and then, well, Ben dies.
Which changes everything between Julie and Luke. The whole dynamic shifts.
Right. It becomes about earning trust, maybe finding love against that backdrop. The North Carolina Crystal Coast setting probably helps.
Oh, yeah. Definitely adds atmosphere. So if you like Nicholas Sparks, maybe Debbie McCumber, with that coastal vibe and a bit of suspense.
Yeah.
This could be for you. It mentions danger from her past, too.
Adds another layer. Okay, book 2 is Witchnapped in Westerham, Paranormal Investigation Bureau, book 1.
This sounds like a totally different speed. Fun, witch cozy mystery.
Definitely fun, quirky, humorous. Our main character is Lily Bianchi. She's a photographer from Sydney.
And her life goes completely sideways.
Pretty much off the rails, as they say. A well-dressed English witch shows up and drops 2 bombshells.
Okay, what are they?
1, Lily's a witch too, surprise. And 2, her brother James has been kidnapped.
Wow, okay. So she has to deal with that.
And joined the Paranormal Investigation Bureau, the PIB, thrown right in the deep end.
Fish out of water. Big time. Australian photographer in the English witch world.
Totally. And apparently she barely lands in England before she's set up, arrested, and almost shot. Things happen fast.
Sounds chaotic. And she loves squirrels.
The description mentions squirrel-loving heroine. Yes. Adds to the quirkiness.
So if you liked, say, Charmed, and you enjoy that instant chaos, supernatural crime solving.
This is probably right up your alley. Okay, book 3, Tame the Heart, Runaway Ranch, book 1.
Back to romance. Small town, grumpy sunshine. This trope is everywhere.
It really is popular, and this one sounds pretty classic. Heroine gets saved in a bar fight.
By the grumpy rancher, Charlie Montgomery.
The true cowboy in Resurrection, Montana, which, by the way, great town name.
A plus town name. So he saves her, but he doesn't like her.
Nope. Instantly dislikes her, warns her away. Standard grumpy procedure.
But then,
yeah,
circumstances force them together.
You guessed it. She owes him a favor. Has to work for him for 3 months to help save his ranch, Runaway Ranch.
Forced proximity on the ranch. The only way she can see his hidden, tender heart?
Exactly. Got to break through that mile-wide chest exterior. Plus, there's more going on.
Oh, like what?
She has a bucket list and a secret. And there's some kind of hidden danger threatening the ranch and her. Adds stakes.
So you get a grumpy guy softening, plus some external danger. Sounds satisfying.
Definitely hits those notes. Okay, book 4. The Good Billionaire. Part of the Billionaire Hearts series.
More romance. This one is hot forced proximity second chance.
Right. So the heroine's husband is Dr. Sebastian Hart, celebrity surgeon, nickname Break My Heart.
Catchy. And not in a good way, I'm guessing.
Probably not. He wants her to pretend they're still married for a weekend wedding.
Right.
His sister asked her to be maid of honor.
But wait, they're separated. Did he not tell his family?
Nope. Classic move. But here's the twist.
Go on.
They are still married, legally, just separated, so it's not exactly fate.
Oh, that adds a layer of awkwardness.
Yeah.
And tension.
Big time. Especially since they have to share a hotel bed all weekend. Intense forced proximity.
And there's history, right?
Yep. He was the guy who took her virginity 10 years ago in medical school.
So, a real second chance situation crammed into 48 hours. Why did they split?
Sounds like he chose fame, his career, over the marriage. So now he needs to grovel.
A groveling billionaire surgeon. And it promises steam.
Explicit steam, apparently. The quote mentioned leaving me a sore, aching mess. So, yeah.
Okay, then. Perfect for readers who want that fake but not really relationship, high stakes, and some serious heat.
Exactly. Now, book 5 takes us back to Greene, the author of book 1. This is Wildflower Heart.
Different feel, though, right? Small town and rural fiction. More emotional depth, maybe.
Seems like it. Focuses on Cara Hart. She's dealing with loss, her mother and her husband.
Double loss. That's rough.
Yeah, so she moves temporarily to the Virginia countryside with her father. They're going to restore this old, derelict Victorian mansion.
The house as metaphor. I see where this is going.
Right. Neglected house, neglected life.
Right.
Restoration project becomes her healing journey.
And the wildflowers. The title is Wildflower Heart.
That seems key. There's a field of wildflowers on the property, and finding beauty there helps her heal unexpectedly.
Nice touch. What else is happening?
Her father starts opening up about her mother, about his own secret past. So there's a family mystery unfolding, too.
And then more tragedy strikes. The outline says that.
It does, which forces Kara to make some difficult choices about growth.
So it's really about healing, restoration, both literally with the house and metaphorically for her. Sounds like something for fans of Kristen Hanna or Karen White.
I think that's a good comparison. Okay, book 6, How the Hitman Stole Christmas.
Okay, the title alone, Holiday with a Hitman Book 1. This sounds completely bonkers.
It leans into the absurdity for sure. Grumpy sunshine again, but dialed way up.
So who's grumpy and who's sunshine?
Eliana, the heroine, is an explosives expert who hates Christmas, so maybe grumpy.
Okay, explosives expert. Got it. And the hero?
Theo, her neighbor. He's described as a cinnamon roll hitman.
A cinnamon roll hitman. What does that even mean?
Sweet but deadly, and apparently allergic to shirts.
Allergic to shirts.
Right.
And how do these two meet? Please tell me it's ridiculous.
Oh, it is. She admits she's been watching him with her drone for months.
Drone surveillance on the shirtless hitman neighbor.
Okay. And he knows. He puts on nightly strip shows for her drone.
This is amazing. The actual meet cute must be gold.
She stumbles in on him, committing a murder.
Naturally, as one does.
And his justification. The dead guy needed killing.
Yeah. Can't argue with that logic, I suppose. So what happens then?
He kidnaps her, for her own protection, and keeps handcuffing her to him.
Kidnapping and handcuffing. Romantic. And explosive results, it says, given her profession.
One would assume literal and metaphorical explosions ensue. Yeah, this one sounds like it delivers a body count with its holiday cheer for people who like professional killers and drones in their romance.
There's a niche for everything. Okay, book 7, The Wavemaker. D.I. Hogarth, Every Time, book 1.
Shifting gears hard now. Police procedural. Sounds gritty.
British crime. D.I. Joe Hogarth. He's been exiled.
Yeah, kicked out of Southend, sent to the quiet seaside town of Clacton, hoping to lie low.
But quiet seaside towns in crime fiction are never actually quiet, are they?
Never. A teenager's body washes up on the beach, drags Hogarth right back into it.
And it's complicated, I assume.
Dirty money, a disgraced MP, and a ruthless gangster who is, crucially, a ghost from his past.
The flawed detective whose personal history gets tangled in the case. Classic.
It's essential to the genre, right? Makes him vulnerable. The tagline says, "In these waters, even a good detective can drown."
Ooh, atmospheric. Highlights the danger, the seaside corruption vibe.
Yeah, definitely for fans of Ian Rankin, Peter James, that kind of British crime thriller where the detective's own issues are part of the story.
Right. Okay, book 8, Grounded. The Grounded Trilogy, book 1.
This one sounds really high concept, science fiction romance.
Intriguing. Tell me about it.
The heroine comes from an Amish community, Hemlock Hollow, but it's inside a walled Green Republic.
Wild Republic, okay.
And they've kept 300-year-old traditions going. She goes outside for Rumspringa, the exploration period, mainly to be near her sick father who's outside the wall.
So it's Amish life, but with a sci-fi or dystopian twist.
Exactly. Her whole world gets shattered. The trigger is apparently a simple light switch. It thrusts me into a new world.
A light switch. Wow. So she discovers the world outside is different? Or that her community isn't what she thought?
It seems like it reveals complicated truths about her history, her identity. The tagline really nails it. Faith kept me plain. Science made me complicated.
That's a great tagline. Really captures that cultural clash, the identity crisis.
Yeah, very much in that vein of The Giver or maybe Margaret Atwood. Dystopian themes questioning your reality.
Sounds fascinating. Okay, book 9, NC Chronicles. The Diary of Bink Cummings, Vol. 1.
Contemporary romance, but specifically motorcycle club romance, and this one sounds intense.
It's framed as a diary.
Yes, the story of Eva Bink Cummings, told in her own words. She grew up in the Sacred Sinners MC.
An MC brat, it says.
Yes.
Knows nothing but leather, booze, club whores, camaraderie, and chrome. It's quite a list.
Paints a picture, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So she hits 30, no husband, no kids, and starts questioning her life, her identity within this world she was born into.
Another identity crisis, but from a completely different angle than Grounded.
Right. And the catalyst for change. It involves a biker who helped raise her, 6'8".
Oh, potential forbidden romance with a mentor figure.
Seems like it. That definitely ups the stakes within the club dynamic.
And the diary format suggests intimacy, maybe confessions.
Exactly. And there's a warning: mature scenarios and mass quantities of profanity.
So aiming for gritty realism, not a sanitized version of MC life.
That seems to be the goal, appealing to readers who want that authentic female perspective, maybe like Joanna Wild stuff.
Got it. Okay, last but certainly not least, Book 10, Dracula.
The classic. Bram Stoker. Can't beat the original.
It really is foundational, isn't it? Gothic horror, the vampire genre as we know it.
Absolutely. Following Jonathan Harker to Transylvania, meeting the Count. It's iconic, but the way Stoker told it is key.
You mean the letters and diaries, the
Yes,
epistolary format.
Exactly. Using those different documents, letters, diary entries, newspaper clippings, it was pretty revolutionary.
How so?
It made it feel real, like you were reading a collection of evidence, a dossier on this impossible, terrifying thing. It gave it this documentary feel, which made the horror much more unsettling for readers back then.
And you've got Van Helsing, the ultimate vampire slayer.
The prototype. Plus, the themes Stoker explored: sexuality, forbidden desire, good versus evil. They're still powerful today.
It really defines so much. Essential reading if you want to understand where modern horror and vampire fiction came from.
Definitely. It's the blueprint. You know, looking back at all 10, it's interesting how many involve protagonists confronting a hidden reality, whether it's a secret past, a hidden world, or just the truth behind a grumpy exterior.
Yeah, that search for truth, for identity, it runs through almost all of them, regardless of genre. From Christian romance to hitman comedy to classic horror.
Facing reality seems to be the core engine.
Well, thanks for joining us today. And remember, if you want to download any of the books we've mentioned today, visit us at bookcheapskate.com and you'll have all the links right there. But do it now before these deals expire. Who knows, they might even expire later today. And don't miss tomorrow's show, very morning. It's all brand new. Cass, we'll do it again then.
Sounds great. See you tomorrow.
Until then, keep on opening new worlds with great books without blowing a massive hole in your wallet. And whatever you do, remember this. When you read,